Haha! Now you can't get into my compound, dum-dum. You can ruin my videos. Ow! Stop it! I don't know why you have any alliance to him. He just keeps you on a lead. Alright, so I just added the finishing touches, and that should wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh my god. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of another Minecraft Let's Play. I'm Beanin, and today we are going to build some townhouses for the two villagers that we're trying to get. And what I mean by that is I had two beds up in here, but the villagers just weren't spawning. So right now I have a bed in here. We can check too if... Shut up, Max. Yeah, we have a bed in here, and then a bed down in this house, in the basement for the villagers, because I learned that... Oh, sorry. I learned that for beds, if you're creating a village, the beds can't be more than 50 blocks beyond or from the bell. Their workstations can, but their beds have to be near the bell, or at least within 50 blocks. So naturally gives me an excuse to build. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna put a building right here. You know, it's been a minute since we built a building here, and then yeah, also just an excuse for more content. But this time I think I'm gonna use brick. I'm gonna go start collecting some clay for this. I really wish I had a stone mason. Maybe I should put down a stone cutter. I could have sworn I had a boat with a chest in it. That's like the first boat that I had here. Where'd my chest boat go? Mandatory underwater appreciation for these shaders. Crazy that this is what Minecraft looks like now. Hindsight 2020, it probably would have been better to have one of them be a stonemason, seeing as though I like building. Because now I gotta use twice the resources. However, the amount of coal I have is crazy. Well, I don't know, I just traded a lot too. Just to get my XP back up, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, so end of day one, and I have about 6 stacks of clay, which I could get about 2 more stacks. So I'm gonna keep looking, and yeah, you know, in the future I would like to find a mesa biome so I could use the white terracotta. That makes a pretty good building material that fits this style and breaks it up from the wood. So I think I'm going to be looking for that at some point soon. But next episode, we will be... What was that sound? Was that you, Squiddy? But next episode, we will return to Northwood and do some work there. Which will be fun because I like the snow and it's December, so winter time, you know, all the fun, all the festivities. Oh, there's my chest boat. I'm gonna switch that out for this one. Anything in this chest? Bed, lots of beds. I'm gonna put clay in it for now. And I'm taking it. All right, so that is a lot more than I wanted, which is good because I have a feeling we're gonna need a decent amount of clay for these bricks. But now let's go get these smelting. And while we're at it, we can start framing the house. Also, look how shiny the quartz is. You know, I'm gonna turn this little area into a little quartz area for now. Make it a little bougie, a little bougie basement. Then we can get that ray tracing. Actually, let's see how far I can go. I'm gonna start slowly converting this quartz, or this wood into quartz. Oh, perfect. Look at that. There we go. See, this is the good kind of distracted. Also, am I stupid or did I just drop my shovel? Hold on, I'm gonna go watch this back real quick. So it turns out I am an idiot and it's right here. Oh, I should also grab a crafting table. Right, so let's begin. All right, so at the end of day 1 in the building process, we've got this. It's a very interesting shape. I had to improvise a little bit because of this wall, but I think I can do something with it. You know, I've gotten better with diagonal roofs. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I might have to, you know, work around the building, but you know, interesting building shapes are fine by me. The only thing that will change is what the roof looks like. But yeah, we're working with this, and I got some good plans to add depth like this up to the second floor. And then right here, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'll have to figure that out later. I don't want to put a building here, but there should be something, if that makes sense. Maybe like piles of raw ore or something like that. I don't know. Or like trading stands. Again, I almost ran back up into my house when I got like beds right here. All right, so day 2 of construction. We've got the scaffolding up on the lower floor. Got the scaffolding starting for the upper floor. And then these dirt blocks were placed here just so that I could place the logs with the correct direction. Maybe if for one of these I can do... I don't know. I was thinking maybe for one of these I can do just like just a roof, but I'm not so sure. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. I wanted that element on the front, so that's staying. Also, believe it or not, I'm gonna need more scaffolding. All right, so day 3, I started to get the second story framed, and added some of the walls upstairs. I ran out of oak logs, so I'm gonna go ahead and harvest those real quick. But the scaffolding's up. I still need more scaffolding, surprisingly. I think it's just because I didn't have enough bamboo, but I have plenty of bamboo. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of getting along. Might go into B-roll just to kind of get a new perspective of what it looks like, but I'll save that for the end. I kind of like how it looks with all the scaffolding around it. You know, it looks like an actual building in a village, which is cool. So yeah, next up, I'm going to keep finishing up this top floor, and then it should be roofing time. There, I told you guys I would place 1 block for passing 100 subscribers. All right, so the end of day 4, and we're looking at this. I've gone ahead and added the outcroppings like I usually do on the frame, and also filled in these so that I can put more wood up there. I did run out a little bit. Um, before I go get some other oak planks or oak things, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this top part with the birch wood, just so you know I can just get a head start, because you may not know this, but it's actually been a day and I am severely behind schedule, like a day in real time. I went and hung out with some friends, did a Secret Santa thing, so behind schedule, not gonna have as much building as I typically do, but no worries, we'll still get it done in time. All right, so at the end of day 5, we've got some of the roof going on. I'm currently working on doing kind of a joint roof. It's kind of hard to see right now with the scaffolding up, but that should be completed by the end of the next day. Put some of the roof up here. I got my stone cutter here, like I talked about in the beginning of the video. And yeah, I'm just going to keep finishing this up. I honestly might just work through the night. All right, so end of day 6. I know I promised that this scaffolding would be done, but this roof is a little tricky, mainly because of this join right here. Oop, almost forgot to pick these up. But I figured out how to join it. So if I come up here, we'll be able to see that. Okay, I can't get a good view of it, but we'll be able to see that there's a difference in the roof. And you know, I enjoy these mainly because it's better than that shape. That shape's pretty bland. It's less work than that, but it's still a dynamic shape. Also, if you enjoy the cuts of me, you know, placing blocks and stuff and just kind of covering the building process, I do apologize for this episode not having as much as that, but this is a bigger project than I anticipated. I had less time than I anticipated, and I'm trying to get this finished without losing any quality. So that's my thought process behind that. Every other episode should be normal from here on out. Aha! Now you can't get into my compound, dum-dum. You can ruin my videos. Ow! Stop it! I don't know why you have any alliance to him. He just keeps you on a lead. All right, so end of day 7. It's taking a Minecraft week. We have the upper scaffolding brought down. As you can see, this is what I did with that roof right here. It's an interesting roof shape. It was a little hard to work with, not gonna lie, but I managed to do it. And you know, sometimes you're going to have designs that look good. Sometimes you're going to have designs that look mediocre. And sometimes you're going to have designs that you're just going to have to tear down. But I think I'd classify this one as the mediocre design. It's such a weird shape. I just kind of had to work with the roof given. But next, I shall begin putting down the bricks like so. And we'll get going on the interior, which won't be too crazy, but not too yeah, whatever. It is pretty nice standing out here and looking at the, you know, town square start to fill up. Well, town square, but you know, the town center. It's kind of cool. We'll have to figure out something to do with the bell. Maybe I can put the bell like in here somewhere. I mean, that sounds good enough to me. All right, so end of day 8, we've been working with this. Everything's filled out on the exterior aside from the stairs and windows. I realized I forgot to add a little stud right there. I'm not going to do that there just because it looks weird. But we have the inside here. Room for a fireplace if we want one in the future. Upstairs, you know, this is where the rooms are going to be. I'm thinking have one here, one here. This is where the staircase will be. Plenty of space, and I'm gonna have a lot of windows. I'm not sure if I should have this one as a middle pillar and these just glass, but not sure. Figure that out as we go. Yeah, I think the next order of business is to get some more oak wood because I gotta fill in those things. I'd like to fill in oak wood as the stairs as well. This is birch. Thought I'd mix it up. I know that in the vanilla texture pack, this is going to look horrendous on the inside, but it's for villagers, so I don't really care. As long as the outside looks palatable, which, like I said, this is a middle of the road build. All right, so end of day whatever. Oh, sorry. End of day whatever, we have this final product. Well, final-ish. I still have a few details to hammer out, but this is the house. I'm gonna wait till the weather clears to go into B-roll so you can get a bird's eye view. But yeah, this is the house. It overall was a fun build. I think it turned out pretty good. I like the shape of it. I like the colors. And I like how it kind of has like this. You see a lot of these houses in Atlanta. And, you know, I'm used to that style of building, but it's also the same style as Tudor, which I enjoy. I mean, it looks nice in this texture pack. Then in here, you know, we have this bottom portion. I've actually decided that I'm going to turn this bottom portion into the stone cutter or the stonemason's shop, so that I can buy materials instead of having to farm them. Then up here, you know, we're going to have a nice living room area. Got a little alcove looking out here. You can see up to the tower from here. And then you got the 2 bedrooms, which I'm going to populate with more, with the 2 beds that I already have in the village. You see, I have to add some fences right here, but other than that, that should be pretty much it. Oh yeah, and doors. So I'll go ahead, hammer out those last few details, and then we'll wrap it up from here. All right, so I just added the finishing touches, and that should wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh my god. Thank you guys for tuning in, and if you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment. You guys have been really giving me really good feedback lately. Subscribe if you're new. I put these out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and on Saturdays I do a hardcore live stream and then upload that to YouTube the same day. But I had fun today, even though it was a different recording schedule than I'm used to. I still got the job done, and I think I delivered a quality video. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.